Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Many of us made the trip this summer to Normandy to celebrate the 75th anniversary of the D-Day landings. It was an amazing opportunity. Standing among the rows of crosses and stars of David in the U.S. cemetery, I was reminded of the sacrifices of our incredible American warriors. Standing there, it ignited my memory of 24 years of wearing the uniform. I was reminded of my driver when I was a young second lieutenant. He was 4'11" and had a heart the size of his home state, New York. I recall my radio telephone operators, both from California, when I was a commander in the 82nd Airborne Division. They stuck to me like glue and would try so often to sneak food in so that we could eat while we were all rigged up in our airborne gear before an airborne operation. And of course, my friends from the war flashed into my mind. I will never forget watching the flag-draped coffin of a fellow Army Ranger carried into the back of a C-17 in Bagram, Afghanistan for his last trip home. Our veterans deserve everything that we can give them. However, in the past few years, despite improvements in the VA electronic health record system, problems and delays still remain. For example, the very benefits that Congresswoman Underwood in this bill advances for illegal aliens flooding across our southern border, our veterans don't have those benefits. Let me say that again. This bill, without the amendment I'm asking this body to consider, advances health care services to illegal aliens before it does our American heroes. The VA secretary testified before Congress that it will take his department 10 years to fully deploy this new system. I have the deployment schedule for the VA from their website, and Mr. Speaker, I ask unanimous consent to enter this into the record.
Without objection.
This timeline states that our veterans will not get an interoperable electronic health record at all VA healthcare facilities until September 20th of 2027. VA medical facilities serving veterans in Virginia won't get it until 2024. Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, and New England won't fully be operational until 2026. And it won't be until 2027 that VA medical facilities in Iowa, Minnesota, and Illinois are fully operational. Veterans in my home state of Tennessee won't benefit from an interoperable electronic health record until 2023. Yet with my amendment, without my amendment, we're going to give it to illegal aliens within 90 days.
House is not in order.
House is not in order.
Members, correct. Members, please carry your conversations off the floor.
Mr. Speaker, these are the same men and women who, when they raised their right hand and they took that oath, wrote a blank check for America, for every person in this room, that was cashable, redeemable all the way up until their life, their very life. I think our constituents across this great country would find it appalling that we're about to give this health record system to illegal immigrants before our veterans receive it. All this amendment does is ensure that our veterans get this service first. If you vote against this motion to recommit, you are giving an electronic health medical record to illegal aliens before our veterans. With that, I yield back.
Gentleman yields back the balance of his time.